Let me discuss today another new topic, garbage collection. So the main advantage of Java is garbage collection. So we have automatic garbage collection. Garbage means what? The old, the waste material is called as garbage. Once you are going to be using any objects over there, once the job is done, now you are going to be unused. That one means you are going to be make, destroy, or make it as whatever the objects you are going to be mapping. Like you are creating s1 object and you are mapping to, once it is constructed, it is initialized to s1. Once s2 it is initialized the constructor, it will map to s2. Now once the job has done, you have to release the memory whatever you have allocated for s1. You have to release the memory whatever you are allocated for s2. You have to release the memory whatever you are assigned for int a equal to 10, int float b equal to 33.3. Like this, you are allocated some memory for each variable or each method or each objects over here. You need to free that memory. So automatically the Java will be take care of this garbage collection. Let me discuss in detail about what actually this garbage collection talks about. The same book we are following and some more material from the different sources. In Java, garbage means what? Unreferenced object. Unreferenced object. Reference object means what? Mapping. You have mapped s1, like example already we have seen this. For example, this is a class having some members. Say for example, this is a class C, and you're creating an object called as s1. Now you are mapping here. This is called is what? Reference objects. This is called is what? Reference objects. If you are going to be dereference means deleting the link, then it is called as unreference objects. Then it is called as unreference objects. So coming to the definition of garbage collection is the process of reclaiming the runtime unused memory automatically. In other words, it is a way to destroy the unused objects. Unused objects means what? Reclaiming whatever you have assigned the memory for a particular object, you are again reclaiming at the runtime unused memory automatically. Unused memory means once it is, the job has done, now it is ready for releasing the memory. So you have to be dereference. That is dereferencing means unreferencing that objects, means you have to be remove the reference. Is automatically it will be take care by, in the runtime it will be take care by the garbage collection. To do so, we are going to using free function in C language and delete in C++. But in Java, it is performed automatically. So Java provides better memory management. So when we are talking about the buzzwords, when you are talking about the features of the Java, there we have already said garbage collection. Automatic garbage collection is one advantage of Java. So in C we have a free function, in C++ we have a delete function to dereference, to unreference this object, to make unused objects as free. But in Java, automatically we have a garbage collection, so it provides better memory management. So coming to the advantage of garbage collection, the main advantage of the garbage collection is memory efficiently we can use, because garbage collection removes the unreferenced objects from heap memory. So heap memory means it will be points to the addresses of all, like we have main memory, primary memory, secondary memory, like we have cache memory, like we have also heap memory, where all the addresses will be available over there. So it removes all the unreferenced object from the heap memory. So it is automatically done by garbage collection as part of JVM. We don't need to be make extra efforts for that. So this is the definition of garbage collection, is a process of reclaiming. This is a definition. In this one, it is a definition. The process of, this is a definition. The process is a process of reclaiming the runtime unused memory automatically. Simply, it is a way to destroy the unused objects. Main advantage is automatically we can use garbage collection. With the help of that, memory management or memory efficiency can be used properly. And let me see how can be objects be unreferenced. How we make the unreferenced objects, how we can we do that one? We can do in many ways. Out of that, we are going to talking about three different ways. One is with the help of by nulling the reference. Nulling means what? Just assign a null value to that particular object. Assigning a reference to another. Assigning a reference to another means, like you have created s1 s2 object. Now you are going to be assigning s1 equal to s2. Now once it is assigned the s2 value to s1 or s1 to s2, then automatically one of the object has relief from that. So that is by assigning a reference to another. The third one by anonymous objects, etc. Like many ways are there to unreference the objects. Let me see with small examples of each. What is the first one? By nulling a reference. By nulling a reference, right? What is the first one? By nulling a reference. That is, here we are creating an object E for an employee class. Now, just what is the nulling means? Just assign for that object E a null value. Then it is called as by nulling a reference. This statement is called as unreference the objects with the help of nulling a reference. Second way is what? Assigning a reference to another. Assigning a reference, what meaning of here is what? E1 you have created, E2 you have created. Now E1 equal to E2. So now the first object referred by E1 is available for garbage collection. Now what we have done? You are going to be assigning one reference to another. E1 equal to E2 means what? Both E1 and E2 is mapping to same employee object. Now you can dereference the E1. You can dereference the E1 object. So that is the second way, by assigning a reference to another. Referencing to another means what? What is E1? Only E1 means what? Left hand side reference. Entire line is a creation of an object. Now we are just assigning a reference value to E2 is assigned to E1. Now E2 is mapping to E1 and E2 both are mapping to same employee object. You can dereference the E1 object reference. The third way, anonymous. Already we have seen one example, factorial, how we can do the anonymous. Means only with the help of right hand without using the left hand side object, the declaration of object reference, that is creation of object reference, right? Now we have one more concept like finalized, but only for your understanding purpose, but no need to be focused more on this finalized method. Finalized method is invoked each time before the object is garbage collected. This method automatically is going to be perform the cleanup process. What is the main objective of the finalized method is for cleaning up. How to call that one is protected void finalize. So the access specifier for this one is protected. But in the next class, we'll talk about that access specifiers. Protected, only limited, only for a limited block, it is a protected. Public means everywhere, anywhere, anybody can access. Private means only for that block. But protected means only some sort of region it will be there. So the main purpose of finalized method is you are going to be to perform cleanup processing. So make use of this here. We can note that garbage collectors of JVM collects only those objects that are created by new keyword. So if you have created by objects without new keyword, you can use finalize method to perform the cleanup processing. That is nothing but destroy remaining objects. So what is the advantage of this finalize means? In JVM, already we have discussed that garbage collection is automatically can be done. But garbage collection will be done by JVM only those objects that are created by new keyword. With the help of new keyword, new operator keyword, it is created. That objects only it will be taken care by automatically for garbage collection. The others, without using the new, we are also created the object. So such type of objects without created with new operator, such type of objects can be clean up process with the help of finalized method. So we have a GC method also, garbage collection method. How the syntax look like is public static void GC. So the main purpose of this one to garbage collector, to invoke the garbage collector used for this, you can use GC. Like this also you can done it. This is a simple example how we can make it of this. I'm creating a class called as text garbage one, and inside that I'm just calling a method finalize. Now public static void main, this execution starts from here. Now I'm creating an object S1 and S2 objects. Now S1 equal to null, S2 equal to null. So system.gc means garbage collectors, whether really S1 becomes null, S2 becomes null or not. To check, you can use system.gc, where GC stands for garbage collector. Like this also you can write the code for this. Okay. So what we have discussed in this garbage collection is we have talked about the definition, and we have discussed about the advantage, followed by we have discussed about how can we object be unreferenced in three ways, that is nulling, assigning a reference to another, or with the help of anonymous method. You can also use the finalize to clean up the processing. What is the difference between that? Already JVM is providing garbage collector, and what is the finalize means? JVM will only focus on the objects which are going to be created with the help of new operator, whereas this finalize method can perform to clean up other than the objects which are created without the help of new operator. For that objects it will be destroyed. And we also have a GC method, that is garbage collector method. It will be invoked to perform the cleanup process. How means, this is one example. We have created two objects, S1 S2, and we call that, and we are going to make finalizing S1 equal to null, S2 equal to null, system.gc. It is performing whether other objects, whether it is going to be calling the finalize method or not. Here directly we are not separately calling the finalize method, but with the help of this GC means garbage collector, it will be call this finalize method. So that is the advantage of this. Okay, so garbage collector main object is this. Finalize is only for your extra information, no need to be worried about for examination, only for your understanding I have discussed, but up to here it is done. Okay, so that's about the garbage collector.